Let's talk today about Facebook ads for real estate agents. And this video might be 7 years too late for some people. This video might be like, why are we doing this now? But honestly, we get questions all the time. I'm Nick Kramer from Driven Leads. I'm the owner operator, Driven Leads founder, and we've been doing PPC for real estate agents for about the past 14 years. Been doing Facebook for about 6 to 7. There's a lot of questions in the world on why wouldn't you just do Facebook instead of Google ads? Why is Facebook not the best place to go? Why is Google not the best place to go? Why pick one or the other? And honestly, I want to dive into that today and sort of just touch on a couple of key points on what we see the value of both of them. So again, Facebook ads for real estate agents, and they've been out there for a while. There's a ton of different iterations of them. There are good ways to do them, there are bad ways to do them, there are wrong ways to do them, and there are right ways to do them. So let's talk about the good, bad, the ugly, right? And maybe we start with the good. The good for Facebook ads and why real estate agents will use them is it's a fairly inexpensive way to get in front of your audience. And it can be a very valuable tool if used right, and very powerful tool. So let's start out with that, right? So it's a fairly inexpensive compared to Google ads. It's easier to understand, so there's a lot of people doing a DIY. There are a lot more companies out there that do Facebook advertising for real estate than there are people that are doing Google ads for real estate, just because of the fact that it's an easier program to master, easier craft to master, and something that is maybe a little bit more popular because of that. Now that we've covered why people do that and what are the qualities of it, yeah, there's some good that comes from it. There's some quality that you can get from it. But let's talk about the bad. So the bad is the fact that you don't really have a search intent. And what I mean by that is I've never gone to Facebook looking to buy something unless I'm going to Facebook Marketplace and just seeing what's out there instead of going to Craigslist, right? But if I'm browsing Facebook and going through my Facebook page and seeing what everybody's doing, whose new baby is cute and taking photos, and what the kids are doing for sports, and looking at past history and memories. Like, the reason I go to Facebook these days is for Facebook memories, to see photos of my children from like 12 years ago or 10 years ago and seeing the stupid stuff I used to say. I don't do much content on Facebook anymore, but I use Facebook for that. Now, there's a ton of advertisements on Facebook, and some of them can be relevant, some of them can be kind of puzzling for me, but that's what I use Facebook now. And the bad on Facebook for real estate agents is when you are getting in front of somebody that has no intent on buying a home. They might be in college, they might be retired and living in a condo already, and they're done. They might be somebody that already has a house and has no intent whatsoever buying a home. And what some people will tell you is like, well, if Facebook knows this, they've got their list that they curate on their own, that they know people that are likely to move. I mean, I get ads for Facebook real estate in my area, and I've built my dream home. I don't have any intentions of ever moving, but I'm still getting those ads for that. And there's a bunch of other stuff I get ads for that I have no intent on purchasing. I've never been looking for it. It's just what Facebook thinks I am and puts me in a box there. So it's kind of confusing sometimes when you see that. And that's why we say from time to time, there's this is the bad. This is where you're maybe not getting in front of the right audience, right? And let's go to the ugly. And I say good, bad, and ugly because there are people that know right from wrong, but they just don't decide to do right. They choose wrong. And it's the bait and switch tactic. So the ugly in Facebook real estate ads is the ad that used to be wildly popular. Fortunately, I haven't seen it as much lately. And there's some really good, let me put a disclaimer on here. There are some really good Facebook marketing companies out there that do right by their clients, that know right from wrong, that don't do bait and switch. There are 25 to 30 companies for every good one. There's 25 to 30 that are just trying to take money off of people, and then tell them that these are the best leads and you're an idiot for not working these leads and it's your fault that it's not good. But these are the ugly. The ugly is see what you can buy for $350,000 in XYZ. Now let's use Scottsdale for instance, because Scottsdale's average home prices got to be right at $1 million, if not a little bit higher. It's an extravagant place to live. It's a very expensive place to live. But the ugly is when you see an ad that says, see what you can buy for $350,000 in Scottsdale, and it's showing you a $4 million property. And the people are none the wiser are going to click on that. It's going to create a lead. They're going to start to get marketed. They're going to get calls. And, it's annoying for the person that clicked on that to see how the hell is this house worth $350 when it's not. It's a bait and switch. The biggest issue that we see with that is that on the back side of that, there's a marketer that's telling a real estate agent, well, that's a good lead, and I got you 250 of these at $6 or $4 or $2 a lead, and you should be happy and you should be high-fiving me because I'm going to make you a ton of money. When honestly, you're just creating heartburn for that client. So that's a terrible thing that we see, and that's the difference between Facebook and Google, is that you really can't do bait and switch on Google because people's intent is to find homes for sale in Scottsdale. They're searching for that. They're searching for condos for sale. They might even type in homes for sale for $350,000, and a good marketing agency is not going to run any ads for that because there's no houses in that price point. That kind of weeds that out. So that's something to look at when we tell people, like, this is why Facebook can lag behind Google Ads. Now, we went through the good, bad, and ugly. Let's talk about what we feel is the best thing to do in Facebook ads and why we say to tell our clients to use Facebook ads. Let's say you get in front of 1,000 people. Let's say organically you have 1,000 people that come to your site every month, and you pick up 50 of them for leads. So you get 50 organic leads. Let's say you're also spending money on marketing on PPC, and you're getting 1,000 people. And let's say you're getting 100 leads. So you're getting 150 leads, 2,000 people, which means it leaves you 1,850 people that didn't sign up, but they raised their hand. They said, hey, I'm looking to buy a house possibly in this area. You've got a lot of people that you can get in front of for pennies on the dollar with an audience that you create, custom audience inside Facebook, and run some really, really valid traffic to. You can do videos, you can do content similar to what we tell people to do on YouTube. You can do latest listings in that area and do dynamic ads for real estate. Those dare ads are good, and they're high intent, right? So you're getting in front of those people that already raised their hand. You're doing a little bit of brand awareness because, hey, it's me again. Here's what we do. Here's what we have. Here's what you should look for. And you're offering some support and solution to them. So Facebook could be really valuable in that sense when done right, when done with the right audiences and such. And again, real estate agents, there's some out there that are very, very technical and can run these on their own. There's just a couple of steps that they miss possibly, and it's the audience part, right? It's making sure that the people that you're getting in front of, the audience is who you want to get in front of. If you're generating a lot of traffic organically or paid, then there's no reason for you to go out and tell Facebook, hey, please try to find people that this traffic would be relevant for, because 9 times out of 10, we see that traffic being really traffic that our clients don't want. They want good traffic. They want the leads that have the higher intent. So we usually tell them that, like, intent over top of anything. So there are some, again, really good ones. There's some bad ones and there's some ugly ones. So we tell people stay in that good lane. If you really do want some traffic and you want to go on that less search intent, you want to see if you can find a couple diamonds in the rough and you want to generate more leads. Some people's lead generation platform and their formula is a little bit different than yours. Some people want 30 leads a month, some people want 3,000. So you might have to go to that well and get your top of funnel, middle funnel, bottom funnel. You're filling up that entire funnel every month. So you're going to have to go over it and try to take in some of those Facebook traffic with the lower search intent. So that's why we say, stay in the good. Sometimes it's okay to do bad. There's always a disclaimer. And then, ugly, stay away from ugly at all times. They're pretty easy to spot. We always tell people, if you're going to look at working with a Facebook marketing company in the real estate realm, talk to the references. Or talk to your peers. Say, hey, let me talk to 3 people. The beautiful thing is that what we typically do is we ask them if they want to talk to some people. We have some testimonials. Everybody does testimonials, but I would want to talk to 3 people that are working on the solution right now, that are using the solution. And honestly, if it's a good reputable company, you can request to talk to somebody that's in the same brokerage as you. So I want to talk to a Remax, a KW, an EXP, a Real. You can say I want to talk to somebody that is that speaks the same language as me, that has the same system set up, the same philosophy, the same brokerage, and say, I just want to talk to somebody like that. And that's what we usually do is when people ask for references, we're going to point them towards somebody that looks a lot more like them, that speaks their language, that can give them the answers that they're looking for. But there are some good firms out there. You just sort of have to, you got to do your due diligence, because there are going to be some out there that are going to tell you they're really great at what they do, give you a bunch of fake testimonials on their website, lock you into a contract, and then cost you a ton of time and heartache. So keep an eye on that. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, always put them down low. We love that. Subscribe to more stuff if you want to see it. If there's stuff that you want us to talk about here on this channel, let me know. Reach out, support at drivenleads.com. Again, my name is Nick Kramer. Driven Leads is my company. We love what we do with our real estate agents and love helping them level up to the next rung and build their market and build their brand in their market. So thanks again for stopping by, and have a great day.